It's no secret that social media is filled with the most toxic and fake people out there. And of course, people of all ages, genders, cultures are online, but a large percentage of the human population that are on social media are young women and girls. I can admit myself that growing up online, social media was all I ate and breathed. And this obviously created the perfect storm because the internet is filled with so many women who portray themselves as having the perfect body, living the perfect lives. They catfish their bodies by photoshopping them to look one way, but in real life they look another way. They angle and position themselves to look this way and that way, to make their boobs look bigger and perkier, to make their lips look poutier, to make their stomach look as flat as can be, to make their waist look as tiny as can be. Social media itself is why these beauty standards are so impossible to achieve. So now we have standards like the perfect hourglass figure, or to have long luscious hair, or to be fair skinned. And to people who obviously can't live up to those standards are left feeling insecure and hopeless and feel like they aren't good enough. Whether they do it on purpose or not, celebrities and influencers are the main culprit when it comes to creating these insane modern day standards. We all have heard of the celebrities that have gone under the knife and gotten cosmetic procedures done, and then when asked about it they denied it and said, oh, we just work out and have a good diet. Then a couple weeks later everyone's lining up to get the same cosmetic procedure. But some girls want to fit in the spotlight and beauty standards so much that they will do whatever means necessary to achieve that beyond plastic surgery. Over the years, I have seen so many girls impersonate and just plain copy their favorite celebrities in hopes that one day they can be just like them. And one of the most infamous girls guilty of this is Paige. Paige started off on TikTok where she would dress up like Ariana Grande, then do impressions of her. Her impressions were based off a character Ariana would play on Victoria's as Cat Valentine.
Jade asked me to make her eyebrows look nice, so I tried to wax them, but when I took the wax strips off, there was, a problem.
My eyebrows are gone!
No, they're not! I told you they're right here!
At first, people thought it was entertaining and funny, but soon, all her TikToks consisted of was impersonations of Ariana Grande. Like, this girl would copy mannerisms, demeanors, hand gestures, to the point where some people would literally think that Paige was Ariana Grande at some points. She became so widely known that Ariana Grande herself discovered her and made a tweet on Twitter that said, I just wonder why the cat voice. I am sure she's the most sweetest sweetheart for real, but it's definitely bizarre seeing people blend the two worlds. And Ariana Grande obviously has millions and millions of fans and followers, so you have to be sticking out like a sore thumb for her to notice you, so that says a lot. And Paige was already getting a ton of hate, but after this tweet, literally everyone turned against her. They would say things like, you will never be Ariana Grande, you're pathetic for doing this, get a life. And this whole Ariana Grande impersonator drama got so big, Paige even got an interview with Entertainment Tonight. And in the interview, she admitted that Ariana slid in her DMs, basically telling her that she's beautiful just the way that she is. But after the interview happened, it seemed like Ariana was getting kind of tired of people impersonating her and started to make disses at all of her impersonators, which I completely agree with her, because like, imagine if you're doing your own thing and out of the blue someone just starts copying you, copying your makeup, copying how you move, what you say, and then imagine hundreds and hundreds of people doing the exact same thing. How annoying that would be. And Paige basically went on live and talked about how hurt she was. And by the way, this all happened like years and years ago, and to this day Paige is still impersonating her. She even has an OnlyFans that consists of her cosplaying Ariana Grande. Gabby DiMartino is another influencer that has been copying Ariana Grande for years, and for the longest time she would deny her copying her until she made a vlog where she admitted that she had an identity crisis and she turned to Ariana Grande because she was insecure with how she looked.
I'll never be content with how I look. It's just always going to be a problem of mine. I was born that way, and usually when someone says you look like someone, you look to that person for inspiration. I wasn't good enough, and so many people were watching me that I thought I had to mirror someone that everyone said I looked like, because I felt like what I was doing or my own thing was wrong or it looked bad, or because I was insecure about the things I liked. I didn't know if it looked good on me, but I was like, hey, if I look like this celebrity and if I start wearing wearing the stuff that she wears, dressing like her, and maybe I'll look good too. It was a real big insecurity problem. It's an identity crisis.
And there is so many more people in the public eye that have impersonated Ariana Grande, but this video would literally be like 2 hours if I sat here and addressed them all. Kendall Monroe is another TikTok girl that tried to impersonate a celebrity, that being Nessa Barrett. I thought Paige Neiman took it too far, but when I heard and saw what Kendall pulled, I was speechless. Kendall Monroe's TikTok page consisted of her copying every single video and audio that Nessa did. And it wasn't just her trying to look like her. She was using the exact same sound she was using, finding the same clothes she was wearing the exact same hairstyles, and doing the exact same poses that Nessa would do in her TikTok videos.
Tell me what's worse. Tell me what's worse. I know I've been away. I know I've been away.
But everything's fake. But everything's fake.
I wanna be the one you think about at night. I wanna be the one you think about at night.
These people will truly do anything. Like, she literally dyed her hair black just like Nessa. Even on Instagram, she was posting the exact same pictures as she was. There is this one photo of Nessa wearing a face mask, and of course Kendall copied it. I'm like, where did you even find that? Like, what? Nessa posted a video of her playing the guitar, and of course so did Kendall. Please tell me Kendall already had that guitar, because if this girl literally went out of her way just to buy a guitar for one video, I couldn't, that's beyond crazy. Please tell me that she already had that exact same face mask, because what person would go out of their way and probably shop and look around for hours just for one face mask? Now, of course, this girl blew up and gained so much attention for what she was doing, but she crossed the line when she got the exact same tattoos as Nessa Barrett did. Wow, like, speechless. I know they weren't permanent, but dude, come on. And at that time, Nessa talked about how she was at one of the most lowest points of her life and dealing with a lot of stuff, yet Kendall continued to impersonate all those videos Nessa made about the situation she was dealing with. That's when Nessa took it upon herself to make a response video to her, and she told her, I genuinely can't express how weird this makes me feel. And now my tattoos, they hold so much meaning. Like, dude, what are you doing?
I'm gonna like start crying a little bit with all of the things that I've been going through. Like, I've hit rock bottom after rock bottom over and over again the past like 4 months. I can't get a break. So if someone has the goddamn audacity to completely like copy my life and persona or anything of the matter, is just a straight up slap in the face to me and what I've been experiencing, because like don't do that. And just like the straight up goddamn disrespect, like I can't, I'm done. Like, I'm not putting up with it anymore.
And after that, Kendall was literally still copying her, and so Nessa put out on her story that she was gonna like get both of her nipples chopped off and like a tattoo of a goat on her cheek just to see what Kendall would do.
I am getting both of my nipples chopped off and a face tattoo of a baby goat's butt right here and a fat lip ring. So, if just for all the people that copy me if you dare.
And look what she posted on her story. She's like, oh my gosh, I just got a tattoo on my cheek and I got both my nipples chopped off, just to like clap back at her. Kendall then put out a statement that basically said, oh, I didn't mean to disrespect anyone, that the tattoos I have represent my nieces, and this was just an experiment. And then the Hollywood Fix paparazzi found her and basically asked her what's up. And she basically said, I just get some inspiration from Nessa. Some inspiration? Why are you lying? She even made a music video with the love interest that looked exactly like Chase, someone that Nessa Barrett had history with. Like, what kind of dollar store knockoff version is that? Even the cover to her music shared similar themes with Nessa. Like, this is beyond crazy. That is just funny to me. Like, girl, what are you doing, dude? Like, this is as bad as it gets. It's so sad that so many young women and girls are so unhappy with their lives that they have to find happiness within other people's lives. Maybe if the beauty standards standards weren't so narrow, people would stop feeling the need to have to look a certain way in order to be beautiful. Maybe if social media fame wasn't like the ultimate goal to have, people would stop finding ways to go viral. People will literally do anything to be in the spotlight and to be considered beautiful. Just accept the fact that you are fine and beautiful just the way that you are. Beauty doesn't have to be the one thing that controls your life. Please just remember that the internet is fake and social media is fake, and don't let it dictate how you perceive your life and yourself, because that is beyond unhealthy. To me, the Kendall situation, that's embarrassing. How embarrassing is it that you are so insecure within yourself that you have to copy other people just to get fame and fortune? It's disgusting and it's sad that this is what people have to do to be famous and to fit in the beauty standards. It's horrible. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Please share your comments on what you think of this whole situation down below, and I will be back next week for my next video. Bye guys.